Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1968 Brother Webster XL-500 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top of the margins, push them down with your thumb like this. You can move them. Set this one around 2 and this one around 75 to 80. That's about the length of the page. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. Somewhere behind here, it just flips up like a switchblade. And this is the paper bail that sits on top of the page, holds it down, and it's got a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You have this line space, gets you back to beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, flip this switch in the middle here, forward 1 notch, it skips 1.5, 1 more, it skips 2. That works good. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line to switch from black to red. You switch on the right side here, you flip that all the way up to the red square. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon when you have it in the middle. It doesn't print any ink at all. That's for stencil, for copying purposes. When you have it on the bottom, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. We're going to move that up to the red to print the bottom. And I did not hit that key hard enough, so I'm going to do a backspace, which is right here on the right, and try again. Beautiful. So this is a very popular model, very modern, and it kind of has the characteristics of a lot of the really high quality typewriters. Made in Japan. Brother still makes printers to this day, printer parts and ink. So it's a very high quality brand. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that back and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. And flip this back and lock it into position. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace, like I already showed you, works good. This is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there is a mechanism that blocks you from typing. If you hit that margin list, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. We still have it on red ink, so I'm going to move that back down to black. So next time we print black ink. The tab is a universal tab. It just skips 10 spaces. Works good. We're going to pop this top off from the top up. And I have some brand new spacers in here that I've 3D printed since the ones that came with it were routed out. So I do sell these if you need one for yours. And right now they are pretty tight, but once you take this off and on a few times, it'll be a little bit easier. It's actually pretty nice and loose. It's perfect that. So all the brand new ribbon is loaded on this left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, you just move these little holders to the opposite direction, it'll pull to the opposite direction. We want that to keep pulling to the right, so we're going to keep that pulling clockwise to the right. Touch control on the left side of the keyboard. This pops right back down in just with these 2 little rods. Pop right into those spacers. The higher you go, the more tension and the harder you have to hit the keys for them to print. The lower you go, don't have to hit them as hard, but it doesn't respond as fast. So for faster typers, we'll mess with that. Carriage release behind the knob here. If you flip it to the front, it'll lock the carriage in the middle, so you can protect the moving parts when you have it in a zip case. Leather zip case, very nice. Zips all the way up, and I'll show you this support arm flips up with that button right there. So we're going to move the carriage lock out of the way so we can move this freely. Super smooth. Popping that back down. Doesn't have a carriage release on the left side on this model. And if you want to disable the spacing, you just move the line space indicator all the way back and it'll disable the spacing. So you can get to an exact spot on the page and you move it to the one. You get the clicks, each one of those clicks is a half a space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy, search Brooksaw Antiques.